Hello and welcome everyone to our very first edition of Coach's Corner for the men's soccer season. I'm joined by head coach Trevor Gorman in his fourth season. Coach, talk to me about just your overall impression of preseason and how do you feel about your team?
Preseason's been really good for us this year. We were fortunate to have, I think, the best weather preseason we've ever had. Usually guys come in and it's humid and hot and they're sweating all over the place. We had cool temperatures. They were probably aided when it came to the fitness tests, but they all came in fit and really focused and ready to go. We've got a nice blend of experience along with youth this year, and so I think the older guys have done a really good job of setting the tone, of making sure expectations are clear to the younger guys, and it's really setting a great example. And then we've got a lot of hungry new guys that have come in, and they were prepared and they were ready. They knew what to expect, and they've meshed into the group really well. So it's been encouraging from a coaching standpoint to have so many committed guys that have come in and really done well right from the get-go. And I think we've developed throughout as a team. We got to play 2 exhibition matches, Northeastern and Marist, and we got better from the first one to the second one, and we're able to try different combinations, different players, different looks, and I think it's all really set us up now to where we're ready to enter into that next segment of our season, which obviously begins this coming weekend. So really positive so far.
You mentioned the young guys and them sort of being brought in by some of the veterans. Talk about some of those young guys that we may not know and fans of your club may not know, but maybe by season's end that they will know those names.
Yeah, we've got a good mixture, again, of where we found our new players from. We've got 3 that have come to us all the way from South America, 3 Brazilians that have come in, Pedro Espindola, Afonso Pinheiro, and Jose Henrique, and all 3 of those guys have adapted well, and they fit right into it. They're all working on their English, getting better and better every day. And then we've got guys that have come from our own state. We've got 5 guys that have joined us from downstate New York that have come in from a variety of different backgrounds, and Jake Barrows scored his first collegiate goal the other night against Marist. Pedro did as well, so we had 2 new guys on the score sheets, and all the guys have come in and they've competed right away to get on the field, and they're going to see action, and I think that's exciting for us to see that the new guys come in and they blend right in with the older ones, and everybody can help us reach our ultimate goal.
Now, I know preseason isn't just hard on the players. I know as a coach, I mean, you're probably chomping at the bit to actually get started, right?
Yeah, preseason, it's something you look forward to for months and months. The summer can be long because you just want to get going, and then you get everybody in here, and then you cram everything into a really short period of time. You only get about 2 weeks to prepare to play, and that's why it's so important the guys come in fit and ready to go, because you don't really have time to condition them. You have to get them going. So ultimately, you're trying to get a ton of content in, but you can't overwork them because your ultimate goal is to be physically fit and peaking come the first match. So you do reach that point where you can't really train anymore because it'll be overtraining. You just have to get ready to play. So we're glad that's finally arriving.
It certainly is, and you have Appalachian State and then James Madison to follow. Talk about those matchups with your biggest concern and maybe some problems that they present for your team.
Yeah, two good teams, 2 teams that we don't see regularly in terms of they're from outside of our region. Appalachian State is coming off a very successful preseason where they won the 3 matches they played. They return a good core of guys, and we certainly anticipate them being very strong, very technical, and very ready to play. James Madison has a tremendous tradition of soccer, been a power for years. They've been in the NCAA tournament a number of times. They've even been seeded in the NCAA tournament, and they've played anybody in the country and done well, so they play in the Colonial, and they always have a very talented roster. And so early in the year, you know what you're going to get in every game, and that is teams that are chomping at the bit to play, teams that are going to be playing fast, teams that are going to be playing hard, and everybody looking to prove themselves. So we're looking forward to those 2 challenges, and we think that the group that we have is ready for anything that gets thrown at us. So we're just excited to play.
Best of luck in those opening matches.
Great. Thank you very much.
All right, for Coach Gorman, I'm Zach By. Hope that you catch us next time on Coach's Corner as we look back at those matches and look ahead to the rest of the schedule. Coach Gorman, Zach By, hope to see you next time.